Check 1, 2. There we go. I have audio. Yay! Okay, now I'm going to try that again in 3, 2, 1. Hey there, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. We're back again with the Emerald Legion, episode 4. I apologize for the false start there a moment ago. I had no audio, you couldn't hear me, but at least now my volume's going through just fine. You'll be hearing from everybody else very, very shortly. I just want to kind of go over the housekeeping part of things. As you guys know, DeaconsTable is an inclusive community of just what I mentioned in the kicking it off the show. It primarily role players is what started it all, but it's also gamers and generalized geeks because we all are. Why not? Freaks, some of us are, some of us might not be, but that's okay as well. And everybody else in between. All are welcome. There's no judgment, in our community. And speaking of which, today is International Women's Day. And that is something that to be celebrated. Hands up for everybody for there. And we are so blessed to actually have 2 young ladies as well joining us in our game. And it's nice to see women in role playing, as well. So that's a good thing. So it's thumbs up on that. The rest of the week and the rest of the shows, as you guys know what we've got going on, tomorrow night being Wednesday, is GeekINESs Wednesday with Ines AOB right there. And she will be playing Chaos on Deponia and continuing with that saga for season 2. Season 1 continues in New Beginnings, our Minecraft stream from the VCraft SMP, featuring Black Lantern Ace and Malta Starlight. Then we have Friday nights, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well, is Going Dark from the Darkcraft SMP. And that features myself, Cryosphere Gaming, and Black Lantern Ace. And then on Monday, we do a brand new stream we just started with Modded Mondays for Minecraft, also from Darkcraft server, but all the mod 6 is played through, and it's quite intensive to say the least. And that's Cryosphere Gaming and myself playing through on that one. So look forward to that. Now, just so everybody knows as well, we will be off for 2 more weeks after this episode. Now, tonight we're hoping to conclude this particular first quest, first little adventures that our troublesome goblins have gone on to. And then, therefore, when we come back after that 2-week hiatus, we can get right into the full brunt of things and continue with, our season as we go. We're probably looking at 12 episodes this season as a ballpark area of what we're looking at. How much of a break in between first season and second season, that will be discussed amongst the players, but we will let you in the community know as well. So before we go too far, I am going to unmute everybody here, and we are going to go through and have introductions so that everybody can tell us who you are and where to find you and who you're playing. And we're going to start off in my top left with Ned.
I'm Ned. My real name is Garrett. I play Ned the Fighter Goblin. He's kind of easygoing until it gets really heavy, and then he starts to get into it. You can find me on Twitter at I am Theatricus, where I do all this stuff. That's me.
And then Bang.
I'm Bang. I like to blow things up with my fire wizardry powers. My name is Naomi, and I go by Dag on most of my things. Dag_Crystal. So you can find me that way if you want to say hi.
And Zach.
Name's Zach. I'm the resident rogue of the group, and the leader, or at least de facto. I'm Jack in reality, and you can see me on Twitter at Black Lantern Ace, Twitter.com.
All right, and then we have Mox.
Hi everyone, my name is Ines OB. You can find me on Twitch under that same name, INSOB, or on Twitter. I play all kind of video games, and also on Wednesday here on DeaconsTable. So tomorrow, I hope you all be there. And I am currently playing Mox, a cleric goblin who is a little bit crazy, but like good crazy. You'll see.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, we can say that. I can say pretty much that all four of these goblins are a little bit crazy, but that's okay.
A little bit.
What's wrong with fire?
Nothing wrong with being
And
crazy.
I am, my name is Chris. I am at DeaconsTable. You can find me at that handle on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch. You name it, you can find me out there doing something role-playing or gaming related and having fun and supporting the gaming community. Sometimes a little bit outspoken to those that are not so inclusive. And I try to censor myself, but before the powers that be do it for me. So
You need one of those little bleep buttons that you can.
yeah,
Like,
I need one of those. I do. I need one of those. So
You son of a beep.
just
yeah,
to
yeah, right.
just to kind of go over a little bit of where we are. First of all, hello to T-Back, Sakura 163, and Honey Badger Rob. Nice of you guys to join us in the chat. For those of you that are watching on our YouTube stream, if you want to take part in the chat, part of the community, please join us over at twitch.tv/DeaconsTable for our active chat community. So, all right, so let's just kind of go over a little bit about where we have seen the Emerald Legion so far. They did manage to travel from Lakeside, the town where they basically all started off and became full members of the Emerald Legion. They found their way to a mining camp to make some inquiries as to some missing miners, as well as a possible mine that had been shut down and some mysterious happenings there. They did manage to get out of there with their lives and some information. And they found some goat trails leading up into the mountains, some goat paths, encountering a few different things on the way, a harpy and a stone giant, perhaps, that one particular goblin decided that she was going to sit down with and meditate. But everything worked out, and again, they survived and they've gotten through. They did manage to get a lift from some Aarakocras that gave them a lift to this ledge where they found the mine they've been looking for. And after going inside and avoiding some near-death experiences, falling off of ledges and mine carts and avoiding cloakers and all kinds of other nasty fungi within the mine shaft, the abandoned mine
They were not
shaft.
fun guys.
No, not at all. Not
No,
at
they
all.
won't.
And of course, some troglodytes that you guys are currently in with, and you did manage to free the enslaved miners that had been locked in a trapped part of the mine. And now
Speaking
you
of the
have,
troglodytes,
yes, the two troglodytes are there. So I am going to switch over to our map scene, and those of you, does everybody got the map link for Owlbear? I've sent it through the Discord.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so our map screen now has changed a little bit on Twitch, so you guys can now see it. Oh, we got a first-time viewer deleted by moderator. Why were you banned? Oh, you banned? Oh, yeah, we don't want to know. I don't want to know what they said. I missed it, and I don't care.
I'm there for that.
that's not to know.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, inappropriate comments, guys. Anybody that's out joining the chat will be met with, as you can
With
see,
me.
impunity.
Banhammer is swift.
The ban hammer comes down. Next time we might let Bang do it, and then we go out with a bang.
Hmm.
Anyway, so there's our map.
Or we'll let Ned do it with Fred.
We do have, there are a couple of troglodytes in the room, and I apologize, I'm just switching over so
Oh,
I
that's
can
cool.
see the map, so I can see what's going on here. And those are the two guys. They were actually, let's just say they're out in the hallway, being held by Zach, pretty much, the person who wanted them dead. So
Were they stupid enough to stick around?
they didn't flee because they surrendered. So
Okay.
what are you guys gonna do?
Well, now that the prisoners are free, Zach is immediately heading back over to them.
You're right there.
Okay. And he's going to point both his pistols at the back of their head and pull.
Okay, so you guys see Zach going over to the two of them that are standing there, pulling his pistols out, aiming.
I mean,
So you got Mox, I'm assuming, screaming.
I'm screaming.
No! And Ned's like,
I mean, it was gonna
It would work
happen.
better if it was fires.
Pull back the hammers on the.
You're
on the
not. Are,
pistols.
so you're ignoring your
I'm letting
party.
him do it.
I just want to make it clear, though.
Yeah, I'm pulling back the hammers
Okay,
on the pistol.
so
and-
you're Ned. You're gonna let him do it.
Stop him, I guess.
Bang! You're not really making a motion to stop.
I still think it
Mox.
would be better with fires.
If Mox wants to burn them, go figure.
I'm gonna run to try to stop him.
Cool.
Okay, you
Okay.
can. So you're gonna attempt to grapple. So roll to hit.
I rolled to hit.
Yes,
Yep.
unarmed strike.
Pardon me.
14.
Ooh.
My armor class is 16.
Okay. So you do manage to make contact with him. However, you're not really able to stop him from pulling the triggers. Bang! Triggers go off. Roll damage. They are not moving, so it is rolled. You hit.
Here we go.
Would that be counted as a sneak attack?
No.
Okay.
They saw you coming.
Okay, fair enough. They just
You're actually
accepted
not
it.
doing it at the back of their heads. You're doing it at their foreheads, just so you know. They're facing you.
Fair enough. That worked for me. Okay, so 1d10 plus 5, that means, from the looks of it. Well, at least, as far as I can tell, that might be wrong.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, I rolled for the first shot on the 1. That was a 5. I rolled. Does the modifier count? Because I remember something about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 plus 5 is 10. Next.
I've got to go over those flintlocks and just to kind of evaluate, but I haven't had a chance to do it. So until I do,
The other one is a 9.
okay, they're dead. They didn't have much hit points left. So
Well, I mean, at least they're not going to attack us now.
He
That's
just
good,
hears that
Bob.
go, that's what they get for hurting my family.
Well, yeah.
okay, so I will remove them.
How
from the
loud
board.
were those guns?
Okay, that's where I was just getting to right now. It like you are in a mine shaft, first of all,
Yeah.
like a hollowed out mine, cavernous complex, and it echoes loud.
I'm gonna try to. What is behind us? Like, what's in the room that we're in?
Basically, there was not much in here. There was just a couple of piles of rubbish that those guards were kind of sitting on, and then there was the barricade, which is dividing the room in half, which, as you can see where it is, and that's where all the prisoners were, and that was made up of basically old wood and timber, and
How big is the pile of rubbish?
they were enough to sit on.
Ned's gonna immediately run over and try to jump into the pile of rubbish and hide.
Okay.
From the sound.
Oh, fuck this! I'm getting out of here. What?
Okay, so that's what Ned's like, ah!
Whee!
Go on. Bang, what are you doing with this?
I think it's true. They only noticed one thing make noise, right? So we couldn't go hide except for Zach.
So are you
I'm
going to hide?
Myself now.
Hang on. Bang.
Yeah, I think she'll add. I did not mean to do that.
So you're gonna go
I
hide?
think she'll join Ned behind the rubbish.
Okay. And Mox, what are you doing?
I'm gonna slap Zach. He deserves it.
Zach, does she have to make a roll to hit, or are you letting her hit you?
No, she's gonna have to make a roll to hit.
Okay.
I'm a little low on that to
You're rolling
allow that
natural
one.
20.
Still unharmed strike?
Unarmed
Yeah.
strike, yes. Unless you're using a weapon.
Yeah, like,
No, I have 11.
Okay, so she makes a swing at you, and he dodges
I
out of
duck
the way.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell and say like, "Don't you know that the deads can be more dangerous than their life?
Okay.
Are you stupid?"
I need Ned and Bang to make me stealth checks.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Zach
Zach
might yell
and
back at
Mox
her.
are engaged in a conversation. However, you can both make me perceptions at disadvantage.
That's cocked, actually.
So me and her make perception.
15 plus,
Yes.
I love her again.
Oh no, I forgot. I'm at disadvantage with stealth.
I have 10.
I'm going on the opposite
15
side of
and-
the
oh,
room.
okay. Actually, that worked out well.
Because if he's going, I don't want to be spotted by
You said
him.
I
disadvantage,
rolled a
right?
15
Yeah.
and a 19, but the 15 has plus 4, so it's 19.
Okay, so you guys can't see where Ned is. Bang, what
I
was
got
yours?
12 with disadvantage.
Mine was a 12.
12. You guys can see you see the rubbish pile, but then there's this red tuft of hair poking out the top.
Get out of here.
Love it.
As for Zach and Mox, you guys are engaged in this, Miss Slap, and she's yelling at you.
Yeah, Zach basically yells back, "They tried to hurt you and Ned. They had to die."
I'm speechless.
I say nothing.
I am not letting another one of my family members die again.
They will not die. I'm here. I can heal. Don't you know that?
Well, to be fair, I mean, you have been a little bit creepy so far.
Is that just a-
Comes his voice from the middle of the rubbish pile.
Yeah, just saying.
And you just hear Zach go, "You can't heal if you're knocked out. If you're dying, you're dead. You can't heal yourself if you're."
So how long are you guys in the
You
rubbish
don't know
pile?
that.
If you're dying, you're dead? How does that
You're dying, you're dead.
You're dead. You're
My
dead.
favorite quote.
I mean,
So Ned and Bang, how long are you guys going to stay in the rubbish pile?
I'm staying there at least 5 or 10 minutes until it's until I don't hear anybody coming or anything like
Okay.
that. Until I
So
know
you're
that
trying to listen for something other than these two.
Yeah.
are-
I'm afraid that somebody has heard that.
If you two are now attempting to listen to something beyond the conversation, make me perception checks at disadvantage, please.
This is gonna be funny.
Plus 2 anyways. 8 and 10. A 10.
10, Bang.
My perception check. Give it a load. It likes to take a while to roll sometimes. It's also a 10. I'm not
10.
rolling very well.
Okay, so they're just being way too loud. You try and you're trying to listen beyond that, but they're just
Zach's just yelling.
Zach's
way
just
too loud.
yelling, and you got Mox just shaking her head at this point. And I will say right now, Zach, you feel this more than anything. You do not, Ned, and you do not, Bang.
Oh, no.
There is a real warmth in the air. It got about 10 degrees hotter.
Is it warm to you guys?
And
To
for
Max?
you, Max is upset.
I don't like that at all.
Who's
Hey.
upset?
Max,
Who's Max?
your friend.
Oh.
You're a little. Oh
I
no.
didn't know his name.
Interesting.
This is not good.
Because how do I know he's upset?
You
Like, it's
you
telling
can
me?
actually, it's kind of strange. You could not really, you could sense the presence of spirits on occasion before, and with Max you sensed his presence and you could hear his voice.
Mhm.
You can actually see now that you can feel the change in temperature, not as severely as he can. you can actually see a translucent ghost-like image of a small goblin that's floating. Well, seems to be floating in the air, but when you look, he's actually got leathery wings that are coming out his back. These green leathery wings, but you can see right through him. Nobody else sees this. Just you.
Is it the first time that I see
It
this?
is the first time you have actually visually seen what
Oh.
Max looks like,
Okay.
and
I'm
he's
gonna look at-
scowling.
What is scowling?
He's got this sour look on his face
Okay. Okay.
towards Zach.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Zach and be like, did I eat something weird earlier? Did we take some mushroom on the way? I don't remember.
As far as I know, you didn't.
Okay. Then
Why?
maybe it's real.
What is?
And I'm gonna go towards
Max
the-
looks over at you as you approach him.
Yeah.
I'm real.
Max?
I really don't like him.
Yeah, me neither.
He's useful.
You think?
Yeah, he's got some use, I think.
We almost died. You remember?
Well-
Remember, we almost died.
Yeah, but you
Who's
heal.
she talking to?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're
Why
not
don't
dead
you
yet.
like him?
Hmm?
Why don't you trust him?
Because he brags too much.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're right. When you're right.
And you should lead.
I'll
The,
give
and
you
you
that.
should be leading this group, not him. Actually, well, I should,
You're
but I'm
right.
dead. But I'm dead.
We should be leading this group. Not him.
Yeah.
Hey!
You guys
We can
hear.
hear it.
You guys are hearing the one side of this
Yeah.
conversation,
So it's who the hell is she talking to?
and she's looking at this spot in between her and Zach. And Zach, that's where you're sensing that heat coming from. That area.
Can I make an Arcana check to see?
Yes,
if
you
I
can.
Yeah, it's just because I mean it's clear she's talking to something.
Honestly, I
plus-
really don't care who is the leaders.
For all I know, she could be talking to the wind. I rolled
Okay.
a 3. Oh, okay.
Can I
the
try
wall she's
Arcana
talking
too?
to. It's okay. She's cool.
Yes, you can roll an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do that now.
If anybody wants to, you can.
Maybe she
might
talks
as
to
well.
grass.
You can also make a religion check if you want. That one will be a little bit harder though. So.
I got a 10.
What the hell? I'll try religion.
Yeah, you don't have a clue.
Yeah, no, I got 4.
Oh, I keep rolling really bad. That's a 9. I actually have like a plus
Did you-
5 in Arcana, but I'm rolling horrible.
Did you check your religion check?
My religion, I can do my religion.
That's not any better.
It's a decent
Do you want me to try
plus.
religion as well?
Sure.
Okay.
If you want to.
I got nothing.
14.
6.
Nope. Okay, so you guys have no clue.
Nope.
She's talking to herself.
I need to remember to bring physical dice over here.
Maybe she's just crazy. Who knows?
Okay, so
That's not new.
Well,
Everybody
exactly,
knows
right?
that.
about 10 minutes have now passed. What's
Sorry, how
every-
much?
About 10 minutes has now passed. You
I'll
haven't
come out
heard
of the
anything coming.
I'll come out of the refuge.
Okay, so you come out of the rubbish.
I probably smell that.
Yeah, you
Actually, I don't.
yeah.
I'm going to approach Mox and go, "Who are you talking to, Mox?
Max.
Is it the guy, the friend we're not supposed to mention?"
She just actually, you guys, for the first time, she's mentioned a name.
So
Oh,
Max
Max.
is his name.
Is
Yeah.
Max nice or
Yeah.
not nice?
Of course he's nice.
Is he nice to us?
Yeah, except Zach. Because
Oh,
you
well,
know.
I mean, I don't blame him on that
What
one.
do I do?
As a background note, for Mox, Max has the exact same alignment as you.
As me?
Yes,
That makes sense.
just so you're aware of his tendencies.
Okay. I decide to turn to where I felt Max, and I go, "You have no reason to hate me."
Max
No
moves as he
reason.
approaches, but he's not far off. But the temperatures return to normal.
Okay.
No reason.
I think you should guys trust me to be the leader of this group.
Good idea.
Why?
Good
What-
idea.
I thought
You know, I'm not against that.
The temperature starts to increase.
Which leader we had? Besides, Mox was the one that thought of the tree, and it worked really good.
I was gonna say she's
I
clearly
thought of
the
that too.
smartest of all of us.
I thought of meditating with the giant rock. I thought of having a lift from the bird persons.
It's true.
Mox,
I have a lot of good ideas.
Mox, tell
He does
Zach.
have a lot of good ideas.
Tell Zach he
So
can
do
be.
I.
Tell Zach he can be the enforcer.
Ooh.
Zach, you can be the enforcer. Good idea.
Hey,
Hey, that's a pretty good job. Don't knock the enforcer.
that's your job.
Well, now it's
Then,
yours.
then Zach could be the scout.
You could be the scout.
Oh,
Scout?
Eh,
Well, he is the first one to get killed.
Yeah,
All right, I'll
yeah,
take it.
yeah, that works. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it works pretty well, actually.
No, Mox, you can be the scout. Mox, you can be the scout. I trust in you.
Whoever DM of my
You're,
But
no,
should
we need
you?
to. You're very sneaky. I'll give you that. You're a very sneaky individual, and being sneaky
I
is
can see
important.
both of you, by the way.
Well, you like to be unseen. The scouts always like to be unseen. It's a good role for you, I think.
If those troglodytes was left alive, they would have kicked your ass.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. You'll never know.
But I do like Mox's ideas. She's
I
got
do.
good ideas, like the sitting with the giant and the tree. I like the tree. Mhm.
I am okay with her taking over the leadership role.
So you got three
I am trying
votes.
it too.
You got three
I
votes
think-
for Mox and one for Zach.
I tell you what. Why doesn't Zach be the assistant leader?
Yeah.
You like the
Hey!
I'll put up with that.
I propose that we should try for one mission that I am the leader.
All right.
If you don't like that, Zach can be
How
the
about
leader
how about
again.
how about next one then?
I don't know that.
How about
but,
you take over the next
I
mission?
talk about the
This
next
group here.
mission.
This is mutiny.
Well, a little bit.
So she just suggested Zach that next mission. This mission you can remain in charge of.
I'll try. Be the leader. See if you guys like how I lead. If you don't like it, I'll give it to Zach again.
All right. I'm cool
We'll
with
see.
that.
Give it a mission. You'll be begging me to be leader again.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Next time.
Next time. Good idea.
So you guys are hearing her side of it, her
Yeah.
talking to this air. So what are you doing at this point? It seems quiet. Now you do know when you came in, you got off the mine cart and you came through a passage where you came across another passage. This side it was maybe about 15 feet in, and there was this open chamber where the troglodytes were guarding the prisoners. There was the opposite end at the T-junction that went to seem to go on a long way. You couldn't see, it was so dark down there. So it goes a long way. And then back where we got off the minecart, the mine tracks did continue forward and then down.
Well, Scout, where do we go? Look over at Zach.
Poor Zach. I'm sorry.
He goes, well, we did what we really needed to. We got the prisoners out. Technically, we could call it a day.
Do we have
Sure.
to bring back the prisoners somewhere? Or we just
Your
here?
primary objective was to investigate, first of all, what happened to the missing miners that had been up here.
Which we've now figured
and
out.
and if you could find out information as to why they were
Yeah, we
missing
don't
in the
know
first
why
place,
yet.
or what's going on with this closed abandoned mine.
We don't know the why because Zach killed the two person that we could have interrogated.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to find some more.
Yes, I guess so.
So where are you going to attempt to find more? Are you going to go down the opposite end of that particular corridor, which is
Looks
down
like that's
this
the only-
direction?
It looks like that's the only exit.
Well, there's this way here. This continues and goes down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So are you going to go back to the mine carts and go down, or are you going to go down this hallway?
First, can we rest a little bit? Like a short rest?
Yeah, is it possible to take a short rest?
Okay. Yes, you can take a short
Yeah.
rest.
You and Zach just go. Let's all take a break for now, because I'm kind of hurt a bit.
Yeah, he looks pretty wounded. He's in bad
I am
shape.
gonna roll a hit die. Actually, I'm gonna roll both hit dice. What the hell?
What are you rolling for?
Hit die, hit points back. You guys
Oh.
are taking a short rest.
Fair enough.
So get your benefits that you need from your short
I'm
rest.
going to take a short rest.
That's weird, but I only rolled one. Oh, I see, because I haven't rolled the other one yet. Oh, 8.
Roll 1d8 plus 1, total 2.
I still have
You can
No,
roll. You can
slots,
roll
so-
2 hit dice, like for hit point recovery for your short rest.
I see.
Yeah, but I still have no slots available for spell casting.
Oh, I see. Here we go.
Yeah, you
So
don't get
don't die.
you don't get spell slots back.
Don't die.
Joy.
No, you get that with a long
Mm.
rest. Okay.
Yeah, I went ahead and used a hit die as well, so that
Nice. I'm back to full.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Same.
Okay, so you've taken your rest, and now you're gonna head down that hallway.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, good. I got my fury that's
Uh-oh.
in the action.
that's not good. What happened?
We just lost bang.
Okay,
We just lost.
we just lost somebody.
That happens.
Hopefully she'll be right back.
That's not good that happened.
Da-da-da-da.
That's
Oh.
okay.
There she is, and is
She's
everybody
back.
mixed up now?
That's
Yeah, we're all mixed up.
okay.
I do
So hi, I
I
will
was
play
actually-
Zach today.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I do apologize. My mouse is
I don't
messing
know.
up. It's like zooming
Okay,
in
don't worry.
the account and things.
It happens.
Okay, so
It was
just,
great that disappeared.
just-
Thank you very much.
you just bear with me for a
Right
moment
now, I'm just trying
while who got mixed up.
Oh, my
Here, I
goodness.
think everybody. Nope, Ned's still the same.
I do apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
No,
my-
don't
my
apologize.
mouse-
It's okay. Goat.
Okay, you should have sound now, Rob. Technical difficulties. Ah,
Itchy ear.
we got itchy ears. We got bebopping over there from side to side and making funny eyes and
Naked funny eyes.
making
What?
funny eyes. Yeah.
Oh, making funny eyes.
No, I was full screen. I was like, I have to do something.
Ideas.
It's a good thing you weren't picking your nose.
Yeah.
You should tell your boyfriend to watch, and then I'll put you full screen. You can do that. You can do that again. You give him the eye.
Oh, there
Oh.
she is.
Are we back?
I'm really sorry. I
Don't be
Hey,
sorry.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I'm
The
gonna
only
try
one that's not right is okay.
thing, but
Okay, I'm zooming in on you now,
Yeah.
Zach. Zach. And I think we're back. Is everybody back? Do we have volume? Do we have sound? Is everybody here?
Hello.
Hi. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Hi.
Technical difficulties have been averted.
Well, they've been solved.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're good. We're all back. All right, so we were
Okay.
deciding to go down that long hallway.
Yeah, and I'm basically gonna have Zach go. You guys wait here for a second. I'm gonna scout ahead and see what we're dealing with. Then we'll come up with a plan.
Okay, how far ahead are you planning to go?
I'm just gonna head down about maybe 60 feet down that tunnel.
60 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
You start walking down the tunnel, 60 feet.
3, 4. That would be 8, I believe.
60
that's
feet
12.
would be
12
squares, but I'm not putting it in there because it still goes straight. And
Okay.
it's going. You don't see any end in sight.
So
what
it just goes on into infinity?
Well, you can only see 60 feet in front of you. So you've moved
Right.
ahead 60 feet. You can see another 60 feet, and this corridor seems to keep going straight.
Okay.
And it's a carved corridor, by the way. This isn't like a rough cave wall. It's been carved out.
So this has obviously been mined.
Smooth.
So this is
More like a structure, like someone built it.
yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So this is
So
structurally
it was
built.
mined or structurally built with precision, not by accident.
This makes me think dwarves.
Yeah, right.
They're usually really good at that kind of thing.
Make me a history check.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Yes.
where we are, the rest of the group, is it like sand?
It's
on the ground?
dirt, stone, rock. It's like this part is it's a little bit more formed than a cave, but it's clearly been formed with a pick.
Okay, so my question is, can I play hopscotch
Yes.
on the ground? Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna do that while we wait for Zach.
So for
I
the
rolled a
2
7.
rounds, okay, hang on, Zach. So the 2 rounds that Zach is scouting, we got Mox
Yeah.
playing hopscotch.
Anyone that wants to play with me, we can play hopscotch.
Hey, White
No,
Ryer, how are you?
Ned just takes out a big fat cigar and lights it up.
So Ned's smoking a cigar. What's Bang up to for the 2 rounds that so far Zach
I
has
just
done?
don't know if I know this thing that you are doing on the ground. What is this?
So you're trying to learn hopscotch. Okay, so go ahead. Yes.
I'm gonna teach
Go
her.
ahead. You're gonna teach
Okay.
her?
Yeah.
You guys, if you guys want to take a
party.
moment, you can.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just have to process how I'm gonna do that in English.
Okay, so we're gonna come back to you for a minute. We'll give you a moment to think. So Zach, what was your roll?
17.
17. What you know of local histories from the area, there is said to be a lot of dwarven ruins scattered amongst the Serpent Peaks surrounding Lakeside. You do know there's a lot of dwarven communities that have come in and merged with Lakeside. This could very well, you're not 100% certain of its craftsmanship, but it sure looks like this could be dwarven made, for sure.
Yeah. I'm thinking this is dwarven. Huh.
Nice for them.
Do you say that to the rest of the party?
Yeah,
or-
well,
Oh,
he's still 60 feet
I'm
down the
just saying
tunnel.
that to myself right
All
now.
right.
So what
Thank
is
you.
your action at this point, though, Zach? Are you continuing or are you turning back?
Well, I'm not really finding out what's up ahead, really.
So you want to continue then for a little bit?
Yeah. Another 60 feet.
Another 60 feet.
Very
Okay.
sneaky.
So you go 60 feet up, and I'll let you know that the walls haven't changed. It's very smooth, very uniform. The floor is very uniform, and it's still continuing. It's a dark hallway. So you're now 120 feet down. So what's going on with the hopscotchers?
Okay, so I'm gonna take one rock, put it in Doug's hand, and be like, okay, so first you need to take the rock, and you see the numbers I wrote on the floor?
Yes.
The 1, the 2, the numbers. Okay, so first you need to throw the rock on the number 1. If you succeed, then you got to jump on the numbers. If it's just one square, you need to put one leg. And then for the second square, you need to change your leg. And you need to do that. If it's two square, one next to another, you need to put both your legs. And then you go until the end, do a turn, come back, and if you do it right, you get to do a second time, but you need to throw the rock on the number 2. Whew.
Yeah, you lost me at change your leg. How do you do that?
How do you change your leg around?
I'm just gonna show Nan how I do it.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
you're gonna
you
give a couple
might
of
show.
examples.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I'm curious about
You can make me a
that is paying very
athletics
close
check.
attention. Sorry.
History check?
No
Athletics.
athletics.
Athletics check.
Sorry,
okay.
I jumped in.
It's okay. Are you gonna jump in? That's a good question.
That's just watching this very intently for now. Like this is totally new.
What
I
is-
have 12.
What are they doing?
Yeah, you no problem. No problem. You guys are you see Mox do a couple rounds of hopscotch. Yes, T-Vac, we've got Mox, our goblin cleric, playing hopscotch on a cavern floor where they had just rescued prisoners. So that sums it all up.
Leg.
Oh, and well, I just killed 2 troglodytes.
Yeah, there's 2 dead troglodytes there. So
We could use them for the hot.
Oh. You
Oh,
can mark out a path with their blood.
No, but like jump over them.
Oh well, that works too.
That would make it more interesting.
so is that what you guys are gonna do for the
Yeah,
next 2
yeah.
rounds? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
for
grab
the
the bodies.
So for the first 2 rounds, you were explaining hopscotch and giving
mhm.
examples, and then for these next 2 rounds, you and Ned and Ned or whatever, you're moving the bodies over to involve them in this game of hopscotch.
I'll help
Yeah.
with.
Oh my goodness!
Mhm.
And these are shenanigans. Going back 120 feet now down this hallway, Zach, what is your
well,
action?
I just rolled the chance of Zach deciding to go, forward or back. I decided to let that go up to chance. Zach is gonna go one more time, 60 feet.
Okay, so 2 more rounds forward. Same thing. Always just keeps going. So for those 2 rounds, guys, so you guys now have been hopscotching over bodies. He's still not back, and it is now
I've been gone for a while now.
It's been a little while.
Do you think he died yet?
You haven't heard anything either.
We should
If he
probably go
dies.
back.
If he dies, does that make me the new captain?
Yes,
Oh, totally. You are anyway.
very
Okay,
much.
so I'll say yeah. He's there.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. He's
Okay.
surely dead.
It is at this
Oh,
point
wow.
I am gonna start heading back.
Okay, so you guys are heading forward.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
take the lead.
I gave
All
it
right.
3 chances.
so you guys move the 2 rounds, 60 feet, and it's a big long hallway. You don't see Zach up ahead.
How far is 60 feet?
It's off that map.
Where's the ruler?
It'd be 12 of the squares. You
Yeah,
see
it would
them.
be 12
Okay,
square.
so I was.
You'd be
here.
way off the map.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see past.
Yeah.
Anything.
It just seems to go on. You don't see Zach, and you continue 3
Well,
rounds in. You can
okay,
now
but I
see
can't-
Zach.
I can't see the rest of the map. It's grayed
Yeah,
out.
you're not supposed to see it.
Well, but if I'm going there, then how
There's
could
you trust me. Trust me.
There's probably a reason
You have
for
to
it.
trust me on this one.
okay, all right. Cool.
Okay, Zach, you turn around, and as you turn around, you're literally maybe 5 feet in front of Ned's face, and all of a sudden, Ned, as you're walking up, you don't see him, you don't see him, you don't see him. You start going forward and all of a sudden he's right there, and
Right.
you're no more than 60 feet from the T junction, Zach.
Can I make an Arcana check on this?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna do that too.
This is very strange.
Yeah, that was very suspicious.
Oh, 6.
Hey,
Yeah.
Max.
14.
If we find out that he didn't die, should we try to encourage it?
Hey guys, Something really weird is going on.
Yeah,
with
even
these
Zach,
tunnels.
you don't know
No
either.
way! I went like 160 feet. No, 80.
Yeah, like something really weird, and I don't know what the hell it is.
You can see the cavern ahead where that you guys came from, Zach. As you're
Yeah.
looking back at these guys, you guys are looking down this hallway that just seems to go on
And I have
forever.
no idea what happened.
That's really
Nope.
strange.
What are you doing now, though, Zach? This is kind of you're looking back at the party.
Okay, so the best I can do is guesstimate. I go, Ned, I think the dwarves who made this hallway hit it with some kind of magic bull crap.
Are you turning around at all, Zach, as you're explaining all
Yeah.
this? You're looking back down the hallway.
I literally turned around and started talking to Ned.
So you haven't turned back around yet. That's what I'm asking. So you're still facing Ned.
Yes.
Okay.
Do any of us speak Dwarvish? I know it's kind of a long shot, but
You would know enough yourself, Ned, like basics. Like
yeah,
friendly,
but I mean for those
like,
runes.
yeah. No,
that's
you can't-
what I'm saying. Like that's.
I'm basically gonna say to Ned, I literally turning around to point to how far I
There's
went.
a door there.
What the hell?
You guys don't see it. Zach, you see it.
There's a door.
You guys don't see a door. You see a long hallway.
I don't see any.
Did he take mushrooms?
I mean, I don't think any of us are induced.
I think
go with
he's.
that.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I'm just standing there looking baffled now.
Hey, Max, I think he's sniffing his gunpowder.
Is there any kind of a check other than like an Arcana? I mean, like, can I make an investigation check?
At this
or-
point for you, no,
no,
not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna be
What
a.
are you two doing over there?
There's something wrong with this hallway, and I can't
The hallway is doing
figure
weird
out what
things.
it is.
So
Can I,
Hey,
Zach,
can I try to investigate?
Zach, you're standing there. Just so you know, Zach, you're standing. You're looking back and forth. You can see 60 feet away is the T junction where you guys came from, and about another 60 feet behind you, where you thought you just were, there's a door, clear as day
Yeah.
for you. All you guys to do that are facing down that hallway, where you are, you're 60 feet in. You don't see anything but a long hallway.
I don't see any door.
So they don't see us either.
They see you standing there. That's it.
Oh, okay.
5 feet in front of
That
Ned.
was you.
Well, if you're the only one that sees it, why don't you try to open it? I mean, that makes
Yeah.
sense, doesn't it?
But
Yeah, you see the door. Go ahead, open it. I want to see this.
I'm gonna try something first before I do
Okay,
that.
what are you
Okay.
doing,
Open
Zach?
the door.
I am checking the door for traps.
So you're
Oh,
going to
that's
turn
good.
around, walk 60 feet to the door.
Yes. And then
Okay,
check it
as
out.
he is walking the first round, 30 feet, he vanishes from your sight.
Whoa, what the what?
It just seemed he seemed to
Zach?
go into the darkness.
Can we
So
still
in the
hear him?
Zach, did you disintegrate?
You can hear his footsteps.
What? Oh, I'm gonna-
Now
Oh,
you
hey,
guys
Max,
can
Max,
make intelligence
go.
checks, please.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start to go towards him. Just straight intelligence.
Yeah, and if you're moving forward, you can do an intelligence check followed by a saving throw or an intelligence save. Actually, an intelligence saving throw.
I got an 18 on the intelligence.
Yeah, you know
check.
what? It's an illusion.
That's what I thought. Okay. So
It's clearly an illusion for you.
and you needed a saving throw of what?
It's the same. I guess it's the same thing. It's an intelligence saving.
Do I need to roll a roll?
Would have been better for you.
Tour?
Oh, okay, so I don't need to roll a saving throw.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You know it's a thing.
Okay, cool.
So if you guys are following behind Ned walking, you can just make the intelligence save.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang is kind of staying near the intersection, kind of watching to see if they come back.
So you just
know, try to-
you're just watching them from behind. Okay.
15.
Like trying to
15?
figure out.
Um,
But
Did I
different-
even make it to the door?
it's just there now. Ned's gone. Ned vanishes from sight, and
I'm
all
still
you
here. It's okay.
all you see, Mox, is a long hallway that just seems to go
Okay,
on forever.
I think I'm gonna grab Jag's hand because we already lost Zach and Ned. Can we hear them?
You can hear Ned and Zach. You can hear their footfalls going
Mhm.
towards down that hallway.
Okay.
But she's
I
like,
shouted,
Give me a
but I'm
40
okay.
feet.
so you guys hear Ned say he's okay.
Okay.
I'm still gonna grab Dag's hand, just in case.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if I heard what Bang said, but I basically screamed back, "I did not disintegrate."
Yeah, it's
So you-
some
you
kind
can
of
hear
magic.
both of them.
I don't know. I don't know
We
magic.
can all
spell,
hear each other.
So,
and
I just need to know
whatever it
something.
is.
Ned, when you looked back when you said you're okay,
Yeah.
they're 40 feet from you, standing there. As you now look back, you can see a door.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, is there anything written on the door, like any markings or
Nope.
no
It is
handles
there's
or-
no handle that you can
I'm
see,
gonna
but
check
it is
the door for traps.
as you guys get right to the door, the walls are stone, like the normal rock, but I
Actually-
mean they are smooth.
Can I
Yeah.
check? Can I check the walls for traps?
Hang on a second, Zach. The door itself appears to be black metal, and it's
Really?
almost concave,
Okay.
like outwards, or I guess that'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
convex,
yeah.
bubbling towards you.
Wow.
There's a few things that now I want to check for traps.
So you're checking around this door for traps. So make your
Makes sense.
perception check with your proficiency modifier.
Can I aid him in any
Yes,
way?
you can.
Yeah, I'd like to if I can.
Yep. So you can roll with advantage.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it will work.
Hey, we got nothing at this
Okay,
point.
so while he's checking, making his dice rolls, what is your idea, Mox?
I got
Uh,
a 15.
Dag, we should look behind us and then in front of us again. Isn't what the two guys did before finding the door?
You guys, so Zach and Ned can see both parties now. Like you can see the door, you can see the party. Mox and Bang, no matter which way you look back into the room you just came out of where the prisoners were, or you look down this dark hallway. You still don't see anything down there.
Okay, I thought it was that.
You think she needs to turn into ghosts to see the door?
Well, I can kill you if you want.
No, 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 no,
Matt-
no, no.
Bad idea.
Max,
The enemies.
Max says to you, well, you're sort of right.
I'm sort of right. What do you mean, Max?
Go join them. You're muted. I don't know if you're talking to us, but Bang.
Bang, you're muted.
It's
There you go.
Okay. You're back.
I don't think I'm muted.
Yeah, that's okay.
For some reason, we couldn't hear you.
Okay. No, I was saying, maybe we need to go over and look and sound, be like them. You know, go disappear. We
Yeah,
go.
she's right. That's what you should do.
But
Just go
how
follow.
did they disappear?
They're there.
I don't know.
I-
They're just
Max says to you, I can see them.
But I don't understand.
Go. Just do it.
is it safe to go that way? You think they're
Okay,
not dead? Well, they might be dead.
let's go.
We can't see them.
Can
Gonna
I?
grab her
Sorry.
hand.
So you
Walk.
go forward, and then do you do what you thought as you're halfway, like you're moving down there? Do you keep looking back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause you got my
At some
hand over
point, you're walking down this endless hallway, and then you look back, and it seems like you haven't moved at all. And then you look back again, and there they are at the door. At what looks like a door.
Can I put my hand on the door?
Are we
Yes. Well, I'm
supposed
assuming you guys, you and Zach, both. I'm
Okay,
assuming
I
is
don't-
you're helping, right?
Can I try to like force it open?
You're trying to push.
Yeah, I try to push it open a little bit.
No, it's not moving.
Okay.
Zach?
yeah.
was your roll?
I rolled a 15.
Okay. You do see a spot beside the door, right at the seam, that seems to have a notch
Okay.
for like maybe, well, yeah, probably a set of a dwarf hand fingers would reach in there. Big,
Oh,
thick,
dwarf fingers
fat,
fit in-
fat
goblin
dwarf
fingers
fingers.
fit in there.
So
Yeah, easily.
that could either be a hidden area or it could be a trap.
Everything here that you've seen in this hallway is completely precision smooth, except this notch.
Or it could be
It
a way
seems
to
like it
open
was
the
intentionally
door.
put there.
Huh.
What
Yeah.
if it just opens the door?
I'm gonna
Like a
try
secret hitch.
to see if I can slip my hand into that notch.
Do it.
So you do it.
Oh, wait.
Do
Okay.
it.
Go ahead.
You
You
feel
go
your
ahead.
hand in there, and yes, you do feel some kind of lever mechanism.
Pull.
The convex door slides down and almost must be into the floor of some kind, and reveals to you. Let me bring it up. Let me go down here.
I fancy
I
secrets.
gotta move you guys. Sorry. Make sure I'm moving you all.
No.
I can't move my character. I don't know if it's normal.
I can move your character.
Okay, well, move it for me, please, Gary, because
I
I
tried to move
can't.
my character, but it got moved on me.
Sorry.
All right, so the chat is going to see some of this. So do not look through what the Twitch
Okay.
screen is going on, folks.
I promise.
I don't bother it anyways.
No, I've got mine turned off.
Oops. I think I moved
Well,
you guys the
I do
wrong
now,
way.
anyways.
That was stupid of me.
I've got the
I-
chat on, but I don't have the actual
I
video on.
found the secret to the door.
All right.
You did.
Apparently,
That's why you
apparently
didn't
it's
shout.
taking us somewhere.
All right. I had to lost my track of thought. And
No,
where we
no,
were,
no.
and,
it's fine.
yeah, now we're here. So this is what you see now. Rather than the shape it is, it's actually a complete sphere.
Okay.
So you guys are aware. It's like a complete
I can't remember.
15-foot spherical room, completely smooth black metal. Now make me perception checks. There's no light
Okay.
coming into this room, and it is black metal to begin with.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Okay, that's exactly what you need.
I got a 9.
I got 19 plus 6, 25.
Yeah, you definitely see it. There is a set of something odd shaped in the center of the room, at the
Is it-
bottom.
Like a
There's
pedestal
something
or a
weird.
book or
No,
Yeah,
it's
looking at that
something
room.
black
okay.
that just isn't smooth.
Does it look like a button?
It's probably a little bit bigger than a button.
Can I see it?
Well, keep in mind it's 15, or well, let's say it's 7.5 feet in front of you, and 7.5 feet down inside of a black metal sphere.
Can I take it? Oh, damn it. This is
What
such
are
a
you
bad
gonna
idea.
ask?
Do
What
I
are you-
know its general location?
It's dead center in the middle of the room.
Okay, cool. This is gonna be a terrible idea. I'm gonna take a Fred and jump down and try to hammer the button as hard as I can with Fred, so I get the force of like going straight down.
Every
on
time.
So
it.
you're jumping down into this
Oh,
sphere
yeah, hell
on
yeah.
top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a fighter.
As you're coming down, you can roll me to hit.
I'm a
You
fighter.
can
I can
stable?
take this. I got this. +6. How about a natural 20? Natural 20 plus 6.
Very well done
So,
on that one.
2016. Oh, shit.
You at the bottom, you hit metal, and you see sparks fly,
Ooh.
and this what looks like a set of armbands just
Oh, I'm grabbing those.
fly up in the air and ching 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 ching. They're
I
obviously made in
know.
metal. You guys
I'm
all hear
grabbing
this.
What?
Everybody hears this. They see you fly down with the hammer and smack, and all of a sudden something flies up in the air and then clangs back to the ground.
I'm absolutely grabbing those as fast as I can.
Okay, you pick them up.
Yeah.
You are now at the bottom of a 15-foot sphere.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, do I notice he's gone now?
You guys see him jump in.
You
hit some-
I did not. I
Dad,
did
are you
not.
okay down there?
You can see him at the bottom.
I was not silent about
He
it.
hit something with his hammer, and it flew up in the air, and then he picked it up.
Ooh.
I'm still checking to see if he's okay.
I'm good.
Hello, can you guys hear
What'd
me?
you find?
Yep,
Yeah.
here you are.
What did
Okay.
I find?
So you guys can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
All right, I've been trying to
No
Could you guys
worries.
hear me for a little bit? I don't know what's going on with my
It's okay.
speaker. They do not see the map on the
Yeah, they should now.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't switched it over because I was adjusting map settings. I turned it off.
That's fine. I just wanted you to know.
So what did I find?
It looks like a pair of armbands, metal armbands.
Well, I should probably screw it. I'll put them on.
I love being goblins. You're a lot more.
Yeah, I was
Where's
like,
all my
I should
paper?
probably first, but nah.
Never trust
Normally, my
Ned would-
character.
Ned,
You have-
Ned would genuinely be like, "Oh yeah."
Bear with me. I need to.
Most of my characters are very cautious, but
No,
Not
not Ned.
Yeah, in this case, Zach is the cautious one in this case.
Strong. I could be the leader.
Everyone wants to dethrone me. I see how this is now.
Okay, actually, I need to copy something here. You do. My apologies on the description.
No,
It
no,
is,
cool. Can you just send it to me?
yeah, it's actually more than 2 bands. It's a bunch.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of black metal bands
Okay.
that, when you actually bang it and you pick them all up, it actually forms almost like a sphere, a black sphere. And there is runes on it.
Cool.
But I will send you via Discord what they are. Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly what they are. Just
Who am I now?
But yeah.
And suddenly,
Wait.
Ned has become the Mandarin.
Okay, I do need to. So I'm going to switch over so everybody in the chat knows we're going to go back to our regular screen, no map, because we are in this room at this point. And how are you getting out, Ed? As I'm looking at stuff up.
That's a good question. It's 15 feet up.
Well, you're about 7.5 feet down from the door, and 7.5 feet in. And it's, you got to remember, it's a sphere, right? So like you're inside of a ball.
Yeah. How difficult is it to climb up? Is it like it's like a flat surface?
It's smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume if it's a sphere, it's
Can I? Is it possible to tie a rope to my hand axe and toss it up and hope it like catches on something up there, or maybe I can toss it to one of the people up
You
there?
can probably toss a rope up to somebody up.
Let's
Yeah.
go,
Is
like,
it possible that I
embedded
can?
Do you have a rope?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got 50 feet rope.
throw it up.
Yeah.
just
I mean, if somebody's there,
embedded one of us.
if somebody's there, I'll toss my rope up to them. And
I should be there.
Yeah.
Will you
Zach's probably
start it?
close.
That's my plan, anyways. I don't know if it'll work or not, but
I'm just sorry, Gary.
no. Take your time.
Taking a moment here. It's had it, and then
Good luck,
I
work.
don't know where.
I don't think any of us expected that.
It looks like what I just sent you in chat. It's my apologies. I thought they were
No, it's
the
cool.
description was a little different in my head.
Ooh.
Yes, that's what it looks like,
Neat.
and it's about 3 inches in diameter.
I think Ned likes what he just got.
I'm holding on to that. I'm not gonna let anybody know that I found that.
Well, everybody did see you pick something up.
Yeah, something.
I'm gonna ask.
You can
course you
ask
are.
as much as you like.
Yeah, of course you are.
I have a plus.
Hey, Ned. Hey, did you find anything shiny?
So you've thrown a rope up. You get pulled up, and you climb up. There's no problem there. You're now at the
I
top
asked
of the
Ned,
edge.
what'd you
Yeah.
find down there?
Just some runes. Nothing really important.
Was it shiny?
No, the runes weren't shiny.
But I like shiny.
Well, sorry.
I saw you pick something up.
Well, I picked like a toothpick up off the ground.
I'm gonna roll to
Insight check.
I roll deception.
insight.
No, I'm proficient in deception,
Yeah,
so
you can add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just want to make sure.
In the meantime, I think I'm gonna circle the room to see if there's like anything on the wall.
I rolled a
'Cause I don't
5.
So you're-
care about.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Okay, you got an
Plus
11, so
one.
you know. So what did you roll? Zach?
I mean,
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so he's
it
telling the
was
truth.
just a little stick.
So you're going
nothing.
into the spherical room, Mox?
Yeah, and I want to look at the walls, see if there's like something or anything that I would know.
Okay, so you jump into the thing and you slide down to the bottom, whee, down
Yeah.
to the bottom, and you start examining the walls.
Mhm,
It is
mhm.
smooth black metal. Make me a perception check. As you're basically on your hands and knees, rubbing your hands all over this.
16.
Nice.
There is patterns to the on the wall, but they're very, very faint. Like the wall appears completely smooth, but as you're feeling, wait, that's a ridge. Oh, that's a ridge. Wait, so there's a pattern taking place.
Is it just dark down there? Is that why she can't see so well, or?
No, it is black, and as I said, black metal, and you guys haven't got anything lit, or you haven't told, because you all have dark vision.
So there's
that's
no
what
light
I
and it's a
thought,
black.
yeah.
And it doesn't really look, but it's just, you could feel the texture.
Yeah, sure, I got it.
I yelled out at Mox. Did you find something down there?
Well, there's a pattern on the wall, but I don't understand what it is.
Yeah, I'll come help.
Bane's just kind of hanging halfway off the edge, like she's laying on the ground with her head hanging down, watching Mox do this.
Yeah, you guys go down there and inspect, and if you need to come back up, I'll stay and pull you up with the rope.
And she's totally like kicking her legs up in the air and everything too.
Okay, so you basically you're hanging over the edge, looking down. Zach, you go down and you help Mox, and you eventually feel the same thing. That you don't know what it is, but there's a pattern etched in this sphere.
When they're out of my perception range, I want to take what I've stealthily. I want to take out the thing that I've discovered and kind of investigated a bit more. But again, very, very stealthily.
Make me an Arcana check.
As for me, I'm gonna try to see if I can do a check to try to figure out what these runes. Sorry, what these markings are. Yeah.
14.
14. Yeah, it's very finely made. It's clearly dwarven made.
What would I have to do to find out what this thing is?
Just make me an intelligence check.
Okay, just a regular intelligence check. That's a dirty 20.
The pattern seems to form wrapping bands around the room.
Wrapping band. Huh.
Like, seems like there's straps, but they're all at different spots, and then there's these little what looks like square rivets at different spots. But they're not. But there's no actual rivets. I mean, it's just a pattern.
Mox.
Yeah.
These are like bands. It's like bands all the way around the room.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're describing basically what you're holding. In your
I
hand.
don't know what they've seen, so I want to make sure I can hear what they're saying.
Before we go further, what are bands? Like, I want to.
Can I show her the picture of the thing
Yes,
that I
you
found?
can share the picture from Discord.
Yeah, cool.
A band is kind of like a strip of metal that's round in a circle.
Okay.
Ned is sharing it in Discord.
Yeah, I'll post both pictures.
But it's the inside of this, of what this would look like.
There you go.
Okay.
It's almost like this was inside this solid metal sphere, but was much larger. As Ned was, when you thinking about it, it's almost like the sphere in your hand was maybe at one point in its creation huge, like the size of this room, and now it's sitting small in your hand at 3 inches in diameter.
Okay, so it like prints in the wall.
It's like an imprint.
Imprint.
It's like an imprint.
So like,
Okay.
it basically went large, imprinted, and then went back small somehow.
That's what it looks like. It could possibly be. But Ned, you're the only one that has the small object, so
Can I
Okay.
look inside it
it's black.
as much as possible?
It's black, like
Okay.
blackness. And at that point, you can tell even with the Arcana check, it's clearly magical. There's something,
Yeah, I figured something.
something beyond normal with this object.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket and keep safe. Safe.
I'm gonna start
Please.
checking for traps.
It's a completely spherical room.
That is so cool.
That's weird.
So you've now been in this room investigating for about a half an hour.
I'm gonna start heading towards where Ned was.
It's not hard to do. It's the center. Like as I said, you're standing inside of a ball.
I'm checking to see if there's like any kind of pedestal or anything
Nope.
like that.
Completely smooth, other than these imprinted patterns.
So my last idea would be to call Max. Hey Max,
Yeah.
what do you think this is?
There was power here once. Tell you that.
Power. Do you know
Lots
what
of it.
kind of power?
Way more than us.
Way more power than us. Okay.
Like power of dwarven ancients.
Dwarven ancients.
You guys are hearing her repeat this.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I'm doing that for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you
Thank
just
you.
hear Zach go, I knew this was dwarven.
But what could have
Dwarven
created?
power stronger than us?
Yeah, but what could have created this on the wall?
Likely the
Oh,
dwarven ancient.
Whatever was made in this chamber.
Regardless of anyone sees it, I'm gonna take it out of my pocket and shove it very, very deep into my backpack.
Yep. Well, keep in mind, you're at the top.
Yeah.
You got Bang hanging over the edge looking into this room, and they're at the bottom of the sphere.
I'm gonna call up to Ned and go, Ned,
Yeah.
did you find anything involving this room in here?
No, he already told you no, and you believed him.
Nah, not to the best of my knowledge. Sorry.
Okay.
I have no idea
crazy.
what could
I have
create
no idea.
this.
Well, we'll keep our eyes out for something similar. Maybe we can figure it out.
Okay.
idea.
So are you? There's no other
What
exits
is
to
it?
this room. That's
Yeah.
the only way out.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
go
keep
up
scratching
again.
my head at this room now. Just
Yep,
going,
I reach my hand.
Yeah, I'll pull everybody up as they need to
Okay.
be
So
pulled.
Ned helps pull everybody up. So you guys are now back in the hallway, and you're looking down the hallway back towards where you came. So your options at this point are to go back to the mine tracks and continue down into the mines, or to leave and follow suit with the prisoners that you freed.
but we still haven't gotten enough information.
Well,
So
Well,
I'm
you do
just-
know that there were troglodytes that were holding them prisoner. The
Yeah.
troglodytes did mention an orc. You do know that there's this odd room that is clearly magical, made in some way,
but we still don't know the why. Is what.
Mhm.
of an ancient dwarven power.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah,
that
but
sort of
maybe-
is a why. Sort of.
maybe I was gonna say maybe with the information that we have,
It's one,
they
just one
can know
possibility.
more. Like maybe we have puzzle pieces that they didn't have before.
yeah,
know,
but
I can talk to the dwarves.
we don't
Yeah.
really have enough to.
So
try-
I'm assuming as you're having this conversation, you're kind of walking back down the hallway. You're not
I mean,
just
we can
standing.
investigate more if you'd like. I'm not against that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's that go. But we haven't figured out what all this means.
Well, you're right. We can
If it's
investigate more.
Dwarven, we can go talk to the other dwarves. They might understand it better than us.
So I am assuming at
That's
this
a good
point
idea.
you're probably back at the mine carts where you first went in.
Sure.
So you guys are having that conversation there. By the way, those things that you saw hanging here are
Yeah.
gone.
Well, that's good.
Can
At
we
least
do
they're not
another
visible
cart?
to you.
Can we do another cart ride?
Your
You want-
option is to go back on the tracks that
No,
you,
but like
or go
more
forward. Yeah.
forward with the car.
Yeah, sure.
Can we do a cart
So
race?
this direction,
I'd like to.
I race with Max.
Yup.
it is.
3 against 1.
Okay.
Cart ride.
Being is Zach, you're the scout. You're
Yes.
you're standing up at the edge, and you can see.
Here's that go. Might not be a good idea to do that again. Me and Nick got hurt badly
Okay.
that last.
Zach,
you
you're
got
looking-
hurt badly.
Zach, you're looking ahead and you're looking down. And it's steep. It's rocky. Very difficult to traverse by foot. Definitely be easier with the minecart. And it just seems very dank and odd way down there. How far down, whether or not you have to go down there or not.
Go down there.
We're gonna
Do
kill
it.
someone.
Do it. Come on, no, you
I
want to do
can
it,
I
do it,
can
do
I
it.
Wake up, Zach.
Be-
Wake up, Zach.
Zach is just going.
can I volunteer?
I'm
Katniss
thinking I-
Everdeen style.
I'm basically arguing with myself. I'm like, do we really need to go down there? Do we don't have.
Hey, Zach, didn't you say you wanted to be the scout? You're good at that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go myself. You guys stay here. I don't want you guys getting hurt.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, all right.
Zach, we like
Sure.
that
Are
idea.
you taking the minecart? Or are you just going to go down on foot?
I mean,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
go on
taking the
foot.
money card.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, you can make me actually, if you're going to go on foot, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
You're definitely not taking the mine card.
That'll be 12.
Okay. You don't fall,
Oh, that's good.
but it takes you as I'm assuming at this time around you're probably like you're communicating back and forth with them.
Yeah, I'm just telling them everything everything I see.
Yeah.
It's a little rocky down here.
You get to a spot where you can sort of see down below where the track seems to level out and go into a cavern of some kind, but you can hear movement down there and communication. Do you speak orc?
No.
I do. Sorry.
There are multiple voices.
Okay. I wonder if I can safely call back without alerting them.
But yeah, because up until a certain point you were just talking, but then you're a ways down. You're pretty much going to have to shout to get your word back up to them, or go climb back up.
I want to do something so badly.
I
I shouldn't.
know what you
shouldn't.
wanna
I
do.
know I shouldn't, but I.
Okay. I'm gonna head back since I now have an idea that something's down there. Although I don't know what.
But multiple. This wasn't just one. There was multiple, and there was more than two as well.
Can I get a visual on them?
You want to continue going down this surface, rocky surface?
Stealthily.
I'll try to stealthily go down there.
Make me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there.
Yep,
I want to take the card so bad.
and it's disadvantage.
Okay.
I was gonna shout out, "Hey Zach, what do you say?"
Okay, I got 16 at disadvantage.
What?
16 at disadvantage.
Okay. So you rolled a 16. Let me just see if they hear you. Nope.
Ooh, lucky.
So you get down to a certain point. I will at this point change the map because again, Zach, you're going to be seeing it first, but the rest of these guys will follow.
What am I seeing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Let me.
What fresh hell have I discovered?
If there's only 3 or 4, we can probably take them.
I'm just trying to get down to where I can see a little bit.
We're
Don't forget
stronger
that I speak orc. I can speak to them before we kill them.
Have you told me that? though?
Good.
I don't think you know that I speak orc.
Right, so I can't rely
I
on
don't
it.
think so.
No.
I can't really use that information.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Yeah, no, I don't believe so. Although we probably should have gone over that.
We probably should have.
Hey guys, what languages do you speak?
We
know.
can do that while Zach
Yeah.
is gone, so we all know.
By the way,
All right. So I'm going to pull the map up for everybody else to see at this point.
oh Lord, what did we walk into?
Zach,
Like-
that's what you see. And there is another orc behind the map's logo on the
Eh.
screen, so you can see all the orcs. But so everybody knows
so
there
it
is
looks like there's about 3 of them.
there's 4, I think, isn't there?
Oh, 4.
It's not so.
I see
Or did
three.
I miss?
I only see 3.
Oh, there's
on
3.
that.
You can see 3 of them. Okay, sorry, I didn't know if I put 3 or 4.
Okay.
And they are orcs. They don't look like the typical orcs you've seen in Lakeside. They are shorter.
Hmm.
They're about between 4.5 feet and 5 feet tall, but they are clearly orcish. Their skin is grayish pink, but with a hint of green.
Weird.
Huh.
Hmm.
We'll keep one of them alive.
And you're quiet, and you
I'm
can
gonna
see
try to
them.
see if I can
However,
overhear what you're saying.
just want to make sure you see what you're seeing. This here in the middle, you see? One point.
Yeah.
This is a wooden platform that this levels onto.
Yeah, it
This
looks
is
like
the
a
edge of the
hole.
platform and a hole, and inside the hole is this object, which is made of bluish, dark blue crystal, and it's huge, and it comes up out of this hole in the ground,
Uh-oh.
and the platform. Yeah, internet's going screwy.
I'm gonna try to appraise the crystal.
Okay, well, if you do that, you're gonna have to go into the room where the orcs are.
Oh. I can't
Reminds
do
me
it
of
from
a
where I am, huh?
Well, look where you are. You're 20 feet away from the edge of the platform.
Yeah. Damn. And I'm afraid if I walk any further forward. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start heading back and alert the others as to what's going on. I'd rather stick with the plan than get distracted with gold. Although I am gonna definitely call it.
Okay, so you're gonna head up. You back up. So he's gone for about an hour and a bit. As he's like, but you heard him, and you know he was struggling to climb down. He wasn't using the tracks; he was climbing down quietly. And you
It would have been easier to use the carts.
Does it look like the carts lead down to where they go?
You just hear him go, "Quiet, bang."
the mine track goes down this hill,
Yeah.
and you lose sight of it down at the bottom. And
Yeah.
as Zach is now coming back up, climbing up.
I
the-
basically say
the
back to Bang.
But yeah, the track goes
going
past him.
down the minecart way would have been too loud.
Okay, so can I ask
I
Zach?
vote-
Hold
I
on, can I-
vote that we take the card.
well, just
I-
hold on a second. 'Cause I
One-
have an
one at a
idea for the
time.
cart.
Ned,
Can I ask Zach if the cart goes all the way down towards them, specifically towards where they are?
I state it goes into the room that they're in and stops there.
it's a stopper.
good.
There's a stopper there.
What I
And
thought.
it will stop basically right in front of one of them.
Well, that's perfect. What I'm thinking is, why don't we either put some explosive, if we can, into the cart and shut them down and
Right.
let it explode in front of them, and then we'll have hopefully a couple of dead orcs. Or
That's Ned's idea.
we can
I
jump,
have an idea then.
or we can jump into the cart and kind of cover it up and surprise them as we roll down and attack.
Okay.
I have a flintlock pistol, right? That means I have gunpowder.
Okay, so Zach, hang on. You're climbing up, and you're telling him all this. So as you're relaying all this information, so let them kind of respond to it here. Mox,
Okay.
what is your response to his describing?
My
this?
idea is to go down and I try to talk to them to understand what happened here before we kill them. That's the
Oh,
point. That's why we're here.
I know we had to keep them alive for
We
some
need to talk to them before they die.
What if they're
Okay,
orcs?
listen.
Zach
Those are
goes,
backwards.
Zach goes, she has a point.
I can go
he does have a
alone.
point.
I'm not scared. I can go alone.
So what's
I have
the-
always Max with me.
Well,
Okay.
that's true.
So we're gonna go back. So Bang, you're in agreement with Mox or Ned?
Yes, I want you to blow them up afterwards.
Okay.
I'm now gonna ask something.
Okay.
Does anybody else understand orc?
I do.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Ah, you're coming with me.
I speak Abyssal, Common, Goblin, and Orc, so you know.
I basically
I-
grab
I-
Mox and go,
Oh,
you're
I
coming with
just
me.
speak common and goblin.
You're coming with me. We're gonna stealthily go down there, and we're gonna overhear what they're saying.
No, we take the cart.
I think we should
We
take the
do a
cart.
ride. We do a ride down.
I agree. Cart.
Cart.
Cart's more
That might
fun.
get us
Cart.
detected.
Well, they're getting in the cart. Zach, what are you doing?
Okay, I
Yep,
have an
get in cart.
idea.
Just
We
climb in this
three of us
SUV.
take the cart, and then Zach, you go sneaky. So if there's a problem, you can help us from behind, and they don't know you're there.
Dad's already chilling out in the car.
Yeah, because it will take Zach. It will take you manually to go down 30 minutes, but you know it's going to take them all of like 6 seconds to
There's
get down
that
there.
go. That's what I was just thinking.
So you're going to follow up the rear.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to stealth my way down there.
So make me a stealth check before you start going down, and you guys all get in the cart and head down.
Are we waiting for him to go down because it's gonna take him like 30 minutes? Or
course.
do we just go down?
No. That's-
Yeah,
fuck
we
it.
wait
going.
like 35 minutes that he goes
I
down.
can't wait. I'm super impatient.
I rolled a
I can't-
7 this time.
Yeah, we already waited an hour.
Yeah, so you guys were waiting while he's investigating. So now he's
Sucks.
starting to climb his way back down. So what's your roll for stealth there, Zach?
7.
Okay, well he thinks he's being quiet. The three of you notice he's really not. But you get in the cart, and as the cart goes past you, Zach, the good thing is the cart's way noisier than you are.
Oh yeah.
It's making a lot of noise, and you guys are just racing down this hill, and it's bumpy.
Whoa! Put your hands up. Woo!
So what ends up happening with you guys as you're going down this hill?
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
three of you get to this point, and you can make me athletics or acrobatics checks, please.
Athletics. Ugh. 10.
10 also
I
for
have a
me.
+6.
Ooh, ouch.
Jesus, yeah, right.
Okay,
I'm
and
gonna get so
bang.
detected.
Sorry. Stealth, you said?
no,
Athletics
or acrobatics.
Uh,
Yeah. Wow, that sucks.
By the way, while I'm stealthing, I'm gonna have my pistols at the ready just in case.
Well, no, you're stealthily going down a hill. Your
What was
pistols
your
are not
roll,
ready.
Dag?
Oh, I can't have the pistols ready as I'm going down the hill.
What was your roll, Dag?
a 6. I
Okay,
have a -1 to athletics.
so each of you can take 2 points of damage. As Mox, you're here.
Ow!
Bang, you're here. And Ned, you're almost falling off the ledge as that
Whoa!
minecart hit that stopper, full impact, bang, and you guys go flying.
What's gonna happen?
You're not even halfway down, Zach, just so you know.
That was still fun though.
Hi.
Yes,
I was trying to be careful.
you
Can I
guys
pull
can make
myself
me.
back up so I'm off the ledge.
You guys can make one free. Yes, you can get yourself up as a free action to get up, no problem. You guys can take one full action right now before initiative because you've surprised them.
Oh hell!
I love it.
The
I'm
hell?
gonna start speaking orc.
Okay, so you're
And
going to
they-
start a conversation. Ned, what is your intent?
I'm going to unsheath my weapon, but in a defensive.
So you're
stance
not raising
rather
it to
than
strike,
aggressive.
you're raising
yeah,
it to.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to immediately antagonize them if she's going to try to talk to them.
Okay, and bang.
I was going like this and then pointing to her like, yeah, we're good with her. You know?
Okay, so you're what are you saying to them, Mox?
Hello, dear gentlemen. I'm gonna bow. How is your day or night? We don't know what time it is. We've been in this cave for so long. I forgot the time. But I was wondering, can you help us? Thank you.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Come on, Mox, please. Get a good persuasion.
Well, you guys are
I hope
goblins.
she
They are
can.
orcs. So
11.
11. Okay. This guy here, after the fright goes off of his face from you guys startling the crap out of him, just kind of looks over, steps a little bit away from Bang, These guys are now starting to kind of come around the platform. He looks at you. He goes, "Well, what? Why?" He's a little confused. Why are you in our cave?
Where, you see, there was a bunch of people locked up upstairs, so we had to free them because someone was looking for them.
You set them free?
What's the problem?
Kind of.
We needed them.
For what?
Keep in mind, they are still speaking Orcish.
This could be the
Oh,
boss.
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to say, you know.
All right. Yeah.
Well, how else are we gonna dig that out? And he points to this giant crystal thing in the platform, and you guys see down, and it's protruding out of the earth, and it looks like they've been excavating around it, slowly but surely.
What's that?
Well, that's what the bosses say we got to get.
What bosses?
The tribal bosses.
Are you free? Are you a free man? A free orc?
Well, sorta.
What do you mean?
We're Death Fists.
I don't know what that is.
Actually, make me a history check.
History check.
Come on, Max.
All we hear is
Because you guys are
Yeah,
from.
5.
Death.
Okay, you have no idea what a Death Fist is. We're Death Fist, and they all are wearing kind of like sort of combatish gear. Like they're definitely not just a random group of orcs.
Yeah.
Even
How
though
am I doing
they
it?
look, and even to you, Mox, they look odd for an orc. You've never actually seen an orc that looks like this short, this kind of coloration to their skin. It just really, really different.
Is there another race that they resemble other than orcs? Like, can I tell? Does it seem like they are like a mixed race or?
No, they look like they're pure orc, but they
It's kind of-
have similar build features to dwarves. A
Interesting.
little taller, maybe, and a little thinner, but still that kind of.
Interesting.
I want to tell you, dear, that you look really pretty.
God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess you do too.
Thank you.
He
I know
he
I'm
looks
cute.
he looks really confused though. And the other two are just kind of looking at him. He's clearly the leader of this three, but they're looking at him and then looking at you. And so this guy steps forward. Boss, what do we do with him? Should I go tell the boss?
I don't think we need to talk to your boss.
There
I
is-
don't think he will be very nice.
Over where this
with
guy
us.
is, there is a looks like the cavern goes further in that direction.
Hey, Max, what's they saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the orc again. Just 1 second. I just need to tell my friends. They don't speak Orcish. They're a little bit dumb, but you know it's not. Their
Yeah,
fault.
that's
We're
dumb.
born
They
like
don't
that.
speak Orcish. That's pretty
Yeah,
dumb.
I know, right? So I'm
She's
just gonna.
probably telling them how cool we are.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, go
go to
ahead.
my friends and be like. So I'm just gonna go tell them what you just told me. I'll be right back.
So this conversation, like you go on, you go back and forth, and there's some pleasantries that she has. It looks like she's having a pretty intense conversation for a while. The two of you can make me a perception check for Bang and Ned.
Where am I at this moment?
Yes.
You're about halfway down.
This is a terrible dice. Use my bigger one. Let's see what happens if I roll a bigger one. Oh, that's not much better. I'll go with my first one, 6.
Where are we at, Bang? Where are we at?
10.
10? You hear some rocks scattering behind you.
This guy was
From up the way you came, and this
I don't
guy
hear
here
it.
at the back says, what's that? And he points over to the entrance. Have you guys got more people in here? And that's what this guy over here is saying.
Well, it's this guy who's like climbing down the tunnel. He's trying to be all sneaky. He's not very good at it, but he thinks he is. So
The
we let
leader
him.
asks, is he one of you? And he's looking looking at Mox. Get back. You gotta
He's
remember,
not dangerous. You can't understand me, son of a bitch. I'm telling her this. I'm relaying all this information to Mox because I know she can speak
I
Arctic.
love it. I love it.
Saying he's not dangerous. He's not a problem. He's just
Fox is our orc speaker.
Let him be sneaky, and he'll just be sneaky.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say most of that, and also like he really wanted to take a rock, but if you could pretend like you would be surprised when he arrives, it would be really, really nice.
Make
'cause
me a
he's working
persuasion check.
very hard.
I love it. I love it so much.
The patronizing.
I love it.
I'm just getting called out today. I see.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
I have 10.
I am
Yeah.
being disrespected
I
here.
don't know. He just seems to kind of, I don't know, and then he continues. So, you guys better go. I don't think the boss will like it if there's people here.
what?
But who's your boss?
It's one of the elders of the tribe.
Yeah, technically we don't have to continue on. We know
Okay.
why we're here.
Is he like a little guy like you?
Yeah, he's a little guy like him. He's his boss. He's the one of the tribe lad, the thing.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Oh, he gives you an orcish name. I didn't prepare any names.
Oh, okay, it's okay.
Sorry, in my notes it's orc number 6.
Orc number is 6.
I've got it. You know what?
Terrible
It's
name.
kind of funny because normally I have a book beside me that just has random names in it, and I normally have it. I don't have it. So
You know what's funny? I have something like that too because I always think the players are just act stupid like that.
Okay, guys. So I think we should go before orc number 6 arrives. But I think we have what we were looking for. We should go before
Okay,
we are
Mox.
the next slaves.
Mox, make me a perception check as you're saying all this.
I'm speaking in the goblin,
Yeah.
so the orcs
Don't understand. Well, you don't think they understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. What was the rule?
Perception.
Perception.
And you can actually make it an advantage.
19.
No, you don't need it. You're fine.
Yeah.
You see Max. Max never goes more than about 15, 20 feet from you normally. And he's still not that far away from you, but he is flying with his little wings. Right beside that crystal thing coming out of the ground. And he seems to be fixated with it. And he's looking at it and examining it, but not touching it.
Okay. I'm scared that if I talk to him right now, the orc are gonna be like, what the fuck? And they're gonna try to kill me. Something.
So I'm just, well, you notice it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
I noticed it. So I feel like we should just leave, and I'm gonna talk to Max after to ask him what he saw.
So you say to leave. Ned, what about you?
She's our leader. I will leave if she goes.
Bang.
I like her ideas. She's got good ideas. I follow her.
Oh,
We take the cart back.
you can't.
Up.
There's no way you can get it back up.
Okay,
No,
I guess we're gonna.
You're gonna be climbing.
Zach.
So just as you guys are crossing back over around the platform, you do note that Max is following within the 15, 20 feet. Like he slowly comes away from that, but he keeps looking back at it repeatedly. And you're almost, Zach, you're almost at the bottom, and they're coming up.
Oh. I guess
all
we
good.
already dealt with them.
Quick! We go up before the leader number 6 find us.
Yeah.
If you
I'm
can-
gonna tell you everything after.
Orc number 6 sounds like a terrible one.
Okay, so to cut the point here, you guys climb your way back up.
Wait. Just one last thing. Can I go back just quick, as the orc if he wants to grab a cup of something later and go back to the group? Because I like him.
I like that.
He looks really, really confused.
Before I forget.
Um, maybe.
Okay, cool. I'll see you tonight, and I leave.
Okay. And the other two are laughing at him. You can clearly see that laughing at him. And you hear the one in the back over here. You got a date with a goblin. Wait until mom hears about this. So you guys climb your way out of this cavern. You go across the tracks. You go back through the fungus area and very careful to avoid them. And you make back to the entrance of the cave. And as you guys are heading back towards Lakeside, it's a two-day trek at least to go down. So I'm not going to go through every step of the process. So
Yeah.
as you're going down, is there anything you guys want to roleplay on the journey
I'm
home?
gonna start talking to Mox, going, "Did you get the information we needed, like the why?"
Yes, and I'm gonna start explaining everything that they are the person that enslaved the person that we freed, and it was for digging the big thing in the middle that we saw. That
Oh,
is
the
like a
thing I
crystal.
called, yeah.
Was it a crystal, Chris?
It looked like it was made out of crystal,
Okay.
of some kind of crystal. It was dark blue.
Okay.
What it was, Max? What the crystal was?
I don't know, Max.
So she's talking to this Max, invisible being on the journey home. Yeah.
Hello, Max.
Hey,
You're
Max.
not,
I see you.
you're not looking at the right place. He's right there, and I'm gonna
Alright.
point him.
Okay.
Yeah, he ever since you've left that cave, he seems a little preoccupied in his thoughts, but he's there.
Max, what was the thing that you were looking in the cave?
I don't really know exactly, but you know
don't
how I
know.
said that room, the round room, was made by
Yeah.
some ancient magics?
The round room with the ancient magic, yeah?
Well, that crystal had power, just like that kind of power.
The crystal had power just like that kind of power. Okay. Do you think it's bad power?
A magic crystal.
Mean power?
I think it could be.
Okay, could be. Okay.
I don't know
We're gonna
exactly
ask
what
Sergeant
that
Pegtag
one
about this.
does, but I'm pretty sure that's what they call a founder's shard.
A founder shard.
Founder shard?
Shard, yeah. Like a
Founder
shard of
shard.
glass.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge check on that.
I was gonna ask if I would be.
Yeah,
able
you
to-
guys can all make a history
Yeah,
check.
I know 100% gotta roll on a what is it we gotta roll?
Guess it would be a history check or even a nature check, depending.
No, neither of them are really
Okay,
good.
I rolled a 15 on the history
Come
check.
on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, fuck. 8.
I have a 3.
Bang.
15.
15. So two of you rolled a
Oh.
15.
So me and Bang got the best.
So Mox and Ned, you guys really not sure what Founder's Shard is. With a 15, Bang and Zach, you recall when you're really young, and listening to, well, especially Bang, your parents, specifically your mother, who was more religiously inclined, mentioned something about Founder's Shards. Zach, you also recall an early childhood tale of your dad talking about a Founder's Shard that they say is in the Serpent Peak Mountains, one of them. And there are numerous Founder's Shards scattered across Oyala Endor, and it is rumored that these shards contain the power that created this demiplane.
Damn.
Cool.
What exactly the detailed powers are, you
crystals.
don't know, but they are.
What am I holding on to?
Yeah, what are you holding on to, Ned?
Damn.
So you guys do you play through this, and Max is just
Okay.
kind of like in awe.
I just go, we have to tell Sergeant Big about all this. She
Yeah.
might want to know.
Big power. Do you think? Yeah, we should tell definitely Sergeant. Yeah. Sergeant.
I feel it's important that I should probably share something. Hearing about how powerful all of these things are. Yeah, it may not have been 100% true that I didn't find anything in the cave. Maybe
I
a
trusted you
little
too.
bit of something of a lie.
Oh,
But okay. Here's the thing, though,
That's funny.
because what I found is mine.
well,
None of you are allowed to touch it at all, or even hold it, or nothing. It's mine. Nothing.
was it
Mine.
shiny?
After
It's
that,
not shiny.
I should take
But
it with
you
me.
just put it like a meat.
Fucking weird. So I'm gonna pull the ball out of my backpack and in both hands hold it so that they can't get it away.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
It looks like the picture that's in the Discord. I think Garrett.
Yeah. I
Okay.
posted it in
Ned
the
shared it.
I'm gonna try to see if I can appraise it to see what its value is.
Discord.
And good.
In order to do that, you'd have to get it out of his hands.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
Anything
it's
I can do as I'm looking at.
You're gonna do what?
Can I, with the amount that I can see it, could I do like an Arcana check or a history?
Oh,
check?
wait,
You can do an Arcana check. You can do a
hold
Detect
it.
Magic if you have Detect Magic.
Can I try an Arcana check?
Yep, sure.
I'm
try that
gonna
too.
look at Max and
Uh-huh.
see if he is obsessed with the new
Jesus.
thing,
The new
like
thing.
the crystal.
He
Yeah,
just looks at it. He goes,
I rolled an 8.
it's a magic item.
magic item. Do you know what he would do?
No, maybe.
Hmm.
I'd have to.
Meanwhile, I'm
I'd
probably
have to investigate it.
Zach,
Okay.
Zach just looked
Sure.
at the thing going.
Hey, hang on, Zach. I'm trying to hear bang.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. You said it was an Arcana check or which check was
Arcana
it?
check, or you can make a Detect Magic if you want.
I don't have a detect magic yet. That's a 13.
Yeah, there's definitely something non-natural about it.
Okay.
It looks pretty interesting, but it actually looks like, well, the inside of that sphere, like it grew and imprinted itself.
Yeah, I just turned to bang and go, I got nothing.
So
If I'm gonna get
it's
it,
the hole,
good.
but smaller.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I cut you off. I didn't hear you.
I said that looks like the hole except smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing, right? If I'm gonna get it back, I'll let Max check it out because I mean he's
Yeah.
pretty smart, right? So he knows.
And
a
he
little bit
cannot
about this
steal
stuff.
it from you.
Well,
He's a ghost.
I really want to have it back because I feel like it's something that I'm gonna like throw at somebody's head or something like that. You know, bang. I mean, I'll
Okay.
get a good toss with it.
Look at the knock.
Max, can you investigate it, please? And
Yeah.
also, Ned, I'm pretty mad at you for lying to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not
I am a goblin. I mean, you know.
Your consequence is that next time I fake to be a 3, you have to do it with me without asking.
All right, that's a good consequence.
Perfect.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Zach goes, and I'm docking your pay.
All Max is able to tell
You
you,
don't
he
get what you're doing.
does. Max
Sorry,
does
what?
glean some information from the object.
Okay.
Okay.
As it's in your possession. He can't physically hold it, but Mox, as you're holding it, he's examining it.
Yeah, sure.
He's touching it. You can see him touch it. You actually feel Max touch you for the first time. Touch your skin. An actual physical touch, but such a light touch. It's almost just like someone just grazed. over
Is
the
he
skin.
touching me or
No,
or-
you guys don't feel anything or see anything, but you see this, Mox. You see the ghostly image of him flying about, and as he's touching these bands that are in your hand, and his hand touches yours, and it's just almost like someone just blowing on your skin. That light.
That's cool.
He tells you. He says, "All I can tell you is what they're called. I don't know exactly what they do."
Okay.
But it'll be able to. You can tell Ned that if he does some some research, and maybe go talk to some really high powerful mages somewhere, and ask about iron bands of Bolaro.
Iron Veins of what?
Bolaro.
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 I can't say that. I'm just gonna say Bolaro.
I'm
Might
not
wanna
going to
make a note
Google
of
that
that.
at all.
Yeah, you should Google it, but because you're going to eventually have to have someone identify it for you. Sure.
I'm not Googling
So I'm gonna
that
repeat
right
all
now.
of that to Ned. The only part I didn't understand, Deacons, is Max touched me or Ned?
No, Max touched Mox.
Okay,
No.
I had the ball in my hand.
Yes, you're the because
Okay,
he said
okay,
he was
okay,
going to
okay.
give it to Max to examine because Max can't physically pick it up.
Okay. Okay.
You're holding it, and as he's
Okay, cool,
examining,
cool.
he touched your hand.
Okay.
It's the first time you've ever felt that.
Okay. What did you Google, guys?
Nothing? Holy
I love how you say that. Nothing.
wow.
Nothing.
Those are fun. I can't wait to learn to
Oh.
use that.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
nice.
I'm going to absolutely research that.
Yep. Because it's going to take some time. Because even if you
Oh,
research
yeah,
what
for
they
sure.
do, you got to figure out what the command words are. And all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff. So,
yeah.
But now you have a
Wow, that's
sub quest for yourself.
That's going in my backpack.
So you guys do manage to get back to Lakeside, and you go through the gates. Nothing really has changed over the almost a week that you're gone. Almost a week. You make your way back to Adder's. Adder's there. There's a couple servers about. Cooking being done in the kitchen. You can smell.
Okay.
Actually, you can
Food.
smell some
All right.
bread baking of some kind.
Ned's going to get some food.
Zach's gonna immediately approach the establishment owner, and
So you're all rushing up.
excitedly he just walks up and goes, "Do you know what McBag is?"
Well, Ned's going up, getting food. You're running up and going, do you know where Mechbag is? Sergeant Mechbag. Mox, what are you doing?
Good question. I am going to do card readings.
Oh, nice.
So you go over to a table and just start.
Yeah.
Just
How
doing
about
it
you,
for
Ben?
you're doing it for yourself, or you're doing it for other people? Mostly for yourself.
Mostly for myself first, but then if we're there for a long time, I'm gonna start doing it for other people for money.
Okay. Bang, what are you doing?
Probably getting a drink and setting the top of it on fire.
So Ned races up to the bar and goes, food, and you go up to the bar and you go, drink, and Zach goes up, Sergeant Mechbag, and Mox goes over to a table, sits there, and pulls out her
The only one who doesn't run up
cards.
to the table.
So starting off with Ned, Adder yells back into the kitchen, dinner order. And then he pours up a drink. It's like a whiskey for Bang.
Sweet.
That you proceed to light on fire. Goes up in flames. He looks at you, Zach, and he goes, well, Sergeant Mechbag hasn't been around since last time she was here, but I can send word.
Okay. Here's what we found.
What? Huh?
Wait.
He catches you. What are you doing?
You told me to send word.
No, I'll send word that you're looking for Sergeant Mechbag. Don't tell me stuff. I don't want to know. Whatever she tells you to do, don't get me involved. I got a family, you know.
Just send word to her that we have come back.
I'll just send word that you're back and you want to see her.
That's it. That's
Yes.
all we want to say.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Shh, Zach, you talk too much.
You be quiet.
And food is actually brought out to the table where
And she'll light her fingers on fire at Zach.
just snaps, flames go up.
Ah!
Like, don't worry, you know. Food and drinks is actually brought out for your table, your group.
Thank God.
Even some food and drink is brought over to Mox as well at the table with the cards. As for the result of sending for Sergeant McBay and the results of the card reading, you will have to return for episode number 5 because we are going to wrap it up here for the night.
Okay.
And we're going to go into that at another time. Mox, are you rushing to get out of here? Because I would like to hold you behind for a minute if I can.
Yeah, have a minute.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. As for everybody out there for watching, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Glad to Honey Badger Rob. It's nice to see some faces. Sakura, thank you very, very much. And of course, I didn't really hear much. I think your friend, I think it was a friend of yours, T-Vac, friend of yours, Ines.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
good to see some new people, and it was wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
That's a new word. I'm gonna patent that one. It's wonderful.
Copyright.
I love
Use
it.
that. Wonderful.
Words are hard.
Words can be hard.
Yes, you got to speak them.
Sometimes the
hope
Freudian
you-
slip to be in your best interest.
Hope everybody's able to return in 3 weeks' time, and we're off for 2 weeks, and then we will be back again with episode 5, and we will be going full time for as long as we possibly can, at least until the end of the season, I hope. And yeah, we're gonna hashtag that.
And until then, green my ass.
Yes, green my ass.
Read my ass.
Everybody be safe, be good to one another, and play safe.
Yeah.